Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Buckle up for another marsh mystery, another brain bog twister, a further quagmire conundrum here on this week's episode of Cosmic Swamp Crit Thing. This is your GM Patrick here, your greenie meanie, eating frankenweenies, and I'm being blasted back into another adventure. Joining me is in a Wes Craven-directed Harry Manfredini scored epic that doesn't have any characters named Freddy, are my 5 swamp-butted friends and your players across the digital table for me. A research scientist discovering bioengineered plants in the swampland, it's Myles playing Raymie Holland.
Good evening.
On my right, the evil pig monster rising up to munch on my spinach man, it's Tyler playing Edrass.
Nom nom, Patrick.
To his left, an evil mastermind that loves torching science and stealing notebooks, it's Rebecca playing Alyndra Arcane.
Hello.
To my left, Adrienne Barbeau in a DC property where she's not Catwoman, it's Drew playing Gnak Feldspar.
Rawr.
And finally, to his left, it's a tree in the background ready to throw down and fight. Or, as I call him, Gibert playing Andis 148.
Hi.
You got cast as the tree in this
I'm
production.
the tree man in this one.
Hooray.
Hold on, what was that? What?
Swamp Thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, specifically the film adaptation that Wes Craven made of Swamp Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying, Myles.
Later adapted
welcome.
into a TV series.
Which I still haven't watched, but I would like to.
I'm not even talking about the new one. I'm talking about the
He's
old
talking
one.
about the original, like sci-fi channel style. But I think you
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
Myles,
don't
what
wanna
else is Manfredini involved in that you could remember off the top of your head?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, boy. I love Harry Manfredini. I thought we were going to get a chopping mall re-reference.
Or at least I love his work. No, I can't tell you anybody who was involved in the production of Chopping Mall. I just love it.
Well, that's probably not true. But
That's probably not.
Unfortunately, as much as I love Chopping Mall, Manfredini is too good for that movie. I have to say
For sure.
Yeah,
Like,
great
Chopping Mall
soundtrack.
is some yummy fast food, and Manfredini is like a very fine wine.
Anyway, back to Starfinder.
Oh, right.
Last week's episode, you guys, we started inside the inactive exocortex unconscious mind of Andis 148 and the memories of past selves. Tyler, there were 2 Andi that went up and talked to 147 to confirm an augury check. Name those 2 Andi or Andises or Andises. I forget what we landed on that the plural was.
Indices.
The only Andis I wrote down was Viking Andis. So I'm going to say Viking Andis and Pirate Andis. I don't know.
Do you remember me doing a pirate accent? No.
I vaguely remembered something like that.
It was the nerdy accountant Andis. Andis. He had an accountant's outfit on. How do you not remember the classic character accountant Andis?
Did I at least get the Viking one right?
Yes.
Yeah, half. 50%. I'll take it.
After you all continued on adventuring, you found what looked like a weapons bunker on the western side of the Civ base. And though much of the tech was destroyed, you found an intact computer through investigating. And as you moved up to it, you were attacked by an animated suit of Civ armor. Rebecca, this armor was the equivalent of the Pack World's version of Andis's powered armor, which is what?
Oh no. Can I phone a friend?
Well, you can. You've gotten one from the holiday special. Do you guys want to use it now?
No,
No, okay.
because Tyler already ruined it for us. So.
Oh,
Tyler's
wow.
ruined it,
Jeez.
yes.
I just got lynched immediately.
Oh gosh.
Take a guess.
The Thunderblast Elite Armor.
How did you guess that? Yes, it is not that at all, but very good guess. Commander's Harness. During this combat, the armor sprouted a Titan shield and engaged in melee combat, attacking with both a slam attack and another integrated weapon. Drew, what 2 damage types did its other integrated attack do?
It was a knife blade,
Oh,
and it did Why do I feel like it did acid damage?
Did 2 types. What 2 types?
Slashing and acid.
Slashing and acid is incorrect. We're looking for slashing and sonic. We're getting
Sonic.
there.
Shoot.
We're getting to the curse. Let's go.
no. Someone be a hero.
Miles, after combat, Raymie hacked into the computer and Andis hacked apart the animated armor while everyone else investigated its anatomy. What is the name of the armor upgrade that provides a 20% critical negation chance that you pulled off this armor?
Dinglehopper.
The Dinglehopper, your survey says. Oh, no, not one person out of 100 said Dinglehopper. Fortified plates, Mark 1. Oh, boy.
I like my answer better.
Inside the computer, you found a lot of space dedicated to a Commandant Vaaranas and 2 other major Civ projects that were referred to as both Ark Prime and Worldseed. Gibert, your question is, what is your favorite board game of all time?
Oh boy, Worldseed.
Okay, I don't think that's an actual board game. We were looking for Monopoly, but Ark Prime is incorrect. So unfortunately, you guys got all of them wrong, which means you are getting the curse for this episode and not the boon. The boon was the first natural 19 would have instead have been a 20.
Oh, that would have been
That would have
good.
been cool.
Instead, the curse is the first natural 2 is instead going to be a natural 1.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
What
brutal.
A first 2 on an attack roll or just any 2?
I'd say any 2.
Ooh, we may squeak by okay on this one then.
All right, Tyler, I'm looking for some skill checks from you, buddy.
Oh, no, you were.
All right, everybody starts sneaking around the room.
Let's just start stabbing boxes.
I'll make those rolls secretly. Don't you guys worry.
Oh,
about
no,
that.
dang it.
Right. So you want to continue on the facility. We got another door located to the northeast. After you clear out the tech that is salvageable, about an hour or 2, I think, in this weapons room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all healed up, right?
That's
Maybe
a great
rested.
question.
Plenty of time to take a 10-minute rest. I don't know if anyone was in HP damage, but
I took a 10-minute, I think, because
Yeah, I think several of us did. Okay.
right. Go ahead and move yourselves over to this side of the map. I'll start exploring some things that you will have to hack into this door like you have before, as it also, Myles, has the same Civ biometric lock on the outside.
All right. Set of computers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Ramie's going to roll a little computers. It's a 33.
Not a natural 2. So you're in the clear. That was going to be
right.
enough is because you still have the language up and entering into this room.
Oh, yeah, that lasts for like 13 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, a couple have already gone by, so it is possible. But as you crack open the door, you see metallic islands equipped with bizarre machinery rising out of the floor of this crowded laboratory. You see a miniature force field surrounding what looks like a growth of shiny, iridescent, crystalline space to the north here. There's a display of metal slides and crystalline fragments on a nearby desk. Bundles of wires and cables attached to a piece of equipment trail along the floor before disappearing into the chamber's wall. The southern part of the room, there's strict tightness that gives way to overturned machines, dented metal slabs, broken glass. So we have a very large, it's like laboratory. We reveal the entire room and I'll let you guys take a look around. I've got stations marked with letters. I'll start investigating.
Let's see.
we might want to stick together because remember, we've ran across like 1,400 traps on the way here. So, maybe be ready.
You're right. We should all stand in the same square. Good idea, Gnak. Let's
Well, I
all
do
step as
propose. Let's just use. Let's investigate, but let's use the buddy system.
Everyone hug one another.
gather round, friends.
Alyndra would like to go over to this crystal and try to figure out what the crystal is. Can I use physical science to try to investigate that?
Yeah, on the center of this northeasterly wall is indeed a large crystal in the central tubing of the lab, and you do get a kind of a magical sense to it. This will actually be a mysticism check. It looks like from what you can tell just looking it over, some kind of magical mystical crystal.
Well, darn. Alyndra goes and investigates something else.
You don't have any mysticism?
I have 1 rank in mysticism.
That ain't gonna make it.
I think we're a very mysticism-free party.
I've got 8 ranks in mysticism.
Well, I was about to say, if
Oh,
only you
yeah.
had a technomancer.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely Raymie knows some mysticism.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Let's double check.
Yes.
Yes, Raymie does.
Okay.
So Raymie will go help out. That's 36.
Yeah, he knows.
Right. Yeah, this does indeed seems to be a artificial growth chamber for magically charged gems. They seem extremely volatile, and there seems to be a safety protocol, which might be this force field containing the growth within the shielding here. But you're pretty sure if you spend some time hacking into this thing and harvesting, you can pull off spell gems of some sort. Magically grown spell gems.
Sounds cool. Let's figure out what the other things do before we commit to that, though.
That's an idea.
Yeah, I'm curious about this object that looks kind of like a piece of armor, but also might be a top-down view of like an inner cycle of some sort over in position C.
This one, it's a lot of destroyed equipment on this side that looks
Sensing a
like
theme here.
broken vials and beakers along the floor here, and warped chunks of metal. I think sifting through this might take a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some files or schematics or something along those lines that could be useful here, but what exactly this tech is doesn't seem like there's like an equivalent in the pact worlds.
Raymie's going to go check out the section labeled D, like my old math grades.
Are we being honest here, Myles?
We're being very honest.
Did you get D?
I was awful at math. The only math I was good in was when I went to college and took the study of patterns, but Dr. Zides.
Make me a perception check as you move to the southern side of this room.
Yes. Perception. Oh no, 18.
Okay, well, not a natural 2 again. As you get over here, there's maybe some movement from this huge scrap pile. You don't exactly see what's over there, but and I don't think anyone else in your investigations can see what looks like a swirling pile of mist kind of sprouts up like a little mini dust devil behind Raymie that gets bigger and bigger as little metallic flakes from all around the floor seem to form up, and form up they do into almost a humanoid looking creature. Let me show you some art here.
Can I smoke it?
He kind of looks like a smoke monster from Lost, but these are metallic shards that kind of form up, and some of them have some hard metallic plates on them, right between Andis and Raymie.
I've got the right pipe to deal with him.
This creature posts up and forms into this humanoid figure between you all, and you hear it kind of vibrating. It sounds like a roar that shakes the grounds, the red purplish metallic ground here. It doesn't seem to be coming from any particular orifice. It's like its entire body just all in one shakes and screams. Let us make a initiative roll into combat.
Listeners, I wish you could have seen our screen when Gibert was describing this awesome monster. It was just a bunch of people measuring arrows to the monster, just measuring distance to the monster. It's like, hey, everybody knows what's about to happen. Let's all figure out how far we have to go before we can stab this thing. Oh my gosh, not a single 2, huh?
Nope, we're saving that for a fun curse.
That's mighty disappointing.
Oh, wait! I should still have my cycle with me. I didn't dissipate my cycle, so he should be with me.
Vroom.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I kick off the kickstand and just kind of like, yeah.
Edrass Vaaranas. I think this thing will actually it has surprised you guys. It came out of nowhere. Let's make an attack on Raymie.
I don't think it surprised me. I rolled perception and saw it.
Rolled an 18 on perception. Oh, let's just we'll see what its wounding filament blast can do. You'll get a fun, exciting first row seat to the party, Myles. Make that quick attack roll. I rolled it secretly. 18 on the dice.
I don't believe you. That's a natural one. I know it's a natural one.
Even if it was, it might hit you. That is going to be a little bit of damage. Just that's my fighting the armor. This is a little beefier than the armor, I think, in some ways. That is 34 points of, we'll call it piercing damage. And that is its turn as it forms up and slashes at you in the surprise round here. Edrass Vaaranas, you hear fighting coming from the southern side of this chamber.
Well, this thing seems big. Swift action. I'm going to empower all my strikes. Move action. Get out the gun. Get out the gun. Get out the Spear of Fates. Standard action. We're going to charge at this thing and make 2 attacks at the end of said charge because I'm a blitz soldier and that's what I do. Oh boy, I can't even tell you how nervous.
Take its attack of opportunity on you. What is your KAC?
36
AOs. Okay. All right.
Wait, let me check. I don't know if I took mobility.
Ooh, natural 3.
Oh, so the mobility might not matter then.
It has missed.
I do not have mobility. Okay.
Well, it's still 36, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have missed. Go ahead and make your attacks.
I'm excited. Okay. Attack number 1. Is Raymie flanking?
I don't believe he's got any melee capabilities, so.
Oh,
I mean, I have like touch magic, so no.
No. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh boy, does a 23 hit your EAC?
No.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's do the second one. Come on, better dice. 4 on the dice. Does a 20 hit your EAC?
Oh no, those are misses. I'm sorry.
That's okay, because you know what? I have this fun little ability that's called Close Enough to Kill, and when I roll a d20 and it's not a 1, I can spend a resolve point to treat the attack as if it was a hit.
Oh my, close enough to kill.
Yeah, so the attack, unfortunately, automatically deals minimum damage, but it does mean that I can make these attacks go through. So you're going to take, let's see, 28 and 28 is going to be 56. So 56 points of fire damage over 2 attacks.
This is part of hit and run? No. Right? Wrathful Warrior?
Wrathful Warrior, yes.
This is a new one to you?
This is new! But we'll go ahead and spend the RP.
2 RP?
2 RP because this thing is beefy and scary, and we just want to get the damage in there.
That's probably a good idea. How much damage in toto?
56.
And that's all fire?
That is all fuego.
Ooh, good stuff. Okay, yeah. Slashing into this thing, the flame doshko side of the Spear of Fates burns right through it, and you can see doesn't seem like a single creature, but thousands of smaller, almost sand-like particles.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's our favorite, right? That's fun. But this fire damage does seem to burn it up pretty darn well. Raymie Quinn-Darr, onto your turn.
Before I do anything, can I roll mysticism to learn some stuff about this bad boy?
This will actually be engineering, I believe.
I can do that too.
A construct. Go right ahead.
All right. Just 27.
27 is not going to be enough. Not going to be enough to find out what this is.
So I've been reading up on Phantom Cycle. It doesn't seem to say whether or not I can ram people with it. And
ram is a full action, so I mean, you could. I don't think you could do it this turn. You'd have to move away and then...
You're not far.
Right. Okay. So before I move away, how is your will save?
How it be? Who knows? Seems like something you can test out.
Yeah. I kind of want to test it out. I'm going to cast Rewire Flesh.
Excellent. It has no effect on this creature. It seems to bounce off of it as if you.
It's a touch spell.
I can tell you, even if you touch it, it does nada. Oh, do you have to make an attack?
No.
Okay. Yes. Nothing happens with that spell, unfortunately.
The whole thing is it rewrites your DNA to rewire the target's biological functions to mimic the cold and rigid processes of a robot.
Yes. Okay. I can tell you that there might be something else besides whatever abilities this guy has that prohibiting, unfortunately, it from going through.
Okay.
It would have very much been helpful to get one or two bits of information about this guy, sadly.
Then Raymie pops a sick wheelie and speeds off next to Gnak.
See you later.
Then honks twice so that Gnak notices him.
And speaking of Gnak, it's going to bring us to Gnak Feldspar.
All right, Gnak's going to quick draw, cheek pouch style, his weapon. And we're going to try an engineering check on this thing. 28. Good Lord.
Less than our friend Raymie. Not enough. Or the same amount.
One more.
Close, but no cigar.
Gang, I don't know what we're going to do here, but get him and take a shot.
Seems like Junker's Delight rolls are following us.
Because do I have the action economy to a clever feint as well? But
there's a free action to find out something about these things, to recall knowledge. So if you have a move and a standard.
Because the drawing is a quick draw. So yeah, let me try to clever feint this sucker.
I will have you save your dice roll, good sir, as it does nothing.
Oh, okay.
Your feint does nothing.
Get him.
Hey. That's you tried the intimidate check. It didn't count. I was about to say
that was a misclick as I was moving my thing around. So that's a 33 to hit.
A 33 against its EAC is a hit.
Yes, for 19 points of damage.
Okay. Tyler, I'm sorry to go back to you, but you did do 56, correct, on your turn?
Yeah, across 2 attacks.
Okay. And how much was this, Drew?
19.
Okay. All right. We got a couple of good, solid smacks on this thing as we go to its turn. Not a ton to do. I think Edrass you can try to make. And no, it's not going to move that far. It'll stay where it is because it has range and it's going to do a hit on both Edrass and Andis. We'll do 2 attacks. Edrass first. 11 and Andis. Flat-footed Andis. A 12. Those are both going to hit, I believe. What's your flat-footed Andis?
It'd be 35 flat-footed. That's KAC.
These are both KAC, yeah. Okay, yes, these are 2 hits. And for Edrass, 36 points of piercing damage for Andis. We're slapping in 25 points of...
Is it 35, right?
35, yes, sorry.
Okay.
12 plus, yes. 35, 36. Andis and Edrass. And I need you both to make me a Fortitude save, as you are now in actually just Edrass. Looks like 5 feet, so just Edrass.
Roll the 30.
All right, so you have saved. You're taking a little bit of damage as this thing's kind of smoke-like body, the fine filaments of it seems to be infiltrating your armor, getting underneath your skin. You're taking a little bit of damage.
Okay.
This is half of this damage, so it's 86. Ooh, and 13 points of kind of damage to this. Piercing damage.
All right.
Alrighty, and that will bring us to Alyndra next.
All right. Alyndra is going to Stellar Bull Rush. Photon attuned.
Ooh, what's Stellar Bull Rush? Oh, it's been a while.
It has been a while. So this is Stellar Rush. And while I'm Photon attuned, I can opt to Bull Rush instead. And it will take 66 fire damage or reflex for half. Additionally, if I could possibly knock it back. But that's not really what I'm after. I just want the fire damage.
And it needs a reflex save?
Reflex save for half on the 66 fire damage. So let me attempt this. That's a 30 to attack, meaning if it hits, then that knocks it back.
That is a hit, yes.
So
wait, is it not like a normal bull rush? Is it just its KAC, or is it KAC plus 8?
Plus 8.
It does not hit KAC plus 8.
Okay. But
Hit,
it
though.
still does 22 damage normally or reflex for half. And the DC
Natural 20 on the reflex. I'm so happy.
Good. Hey, no, I'm glad you got it out of the way. Otherwise, that's an attack roll, right?
Yeah. And it still does half that. So
11 points.
yeah. Of fire damage.
Righty, and this one for 8, bottom of the turn order.
All right. So I can see that this guy is. I can see these strikes are sort of whooshing through this thing, right?
They're going through its body, but you've seen a lot of fire damage going off and burning up, giant holes in the creature. It's kind of swarm like, it's like a shifting sand creature almost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not unlike fighting those air elementals up on the top side, but this one, it's kind of like a black sand almost.
All right, I'm going to earn an RP to double my evolution point gain for this round.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I have 4 evolution points, and I'm going to blink, blonk, boom, bum, bum, march around this guy. Boom, bum, 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 bum.
That will provoke attack of opportunity.
Oh, go right ahead, please.
No, please give me the strength to natural 20
No
twice in a row.
back-to-backs anymore for you.
Oh, it's a natural 19.
All right, great.
Close enough.
So you have fallen into my trap as soon as you chop into my armor, I vent hot plasma onto you.
No.
Oh
How
yeah.
dare you.
But yeah, you
still do damage.
You still do damage. Yeah.
I'm still doing all this. Ooh, pretty low damage. 33 points of piercing, but because it is a natural 19, it also has a critical effect. I need to go off. It is severe wound. Please.
Well, that would explain why I vent plasma on you.
Yeah, I'm digging in to a.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
There's the natural 20. Great. This is the one I don't like.
Okay, I don't like how Patrick's rolling at all.
So you said severe wound.
Yeah, this is the
You roll
brain.
twice. You roll twice.
Oh, right.
Pick
Oh.
one.
And then you
gosh, please don't do natural 20. It's back to back. Oh, natural 19 the second time. Yes.
Oh my
Don't worry, guys.
I'm
I'm
so
burning
scared.
all his good rolls now.
No.
Yeah. So I'm
Open
gonna.
them up.
I hate the brain one is the 20 because, I mean, it'd be bad for like a major combat. It's stunned 1, but you get a fort save. I'm gonna do vital organ, which is the 19. Make me a fort save or take some con damage.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's significantly worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 29.
I don't think target must succeed or suffer the effect. I think if you save, then you are just out of it.
Good. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, but I'm scared. I'm really
Pretty good. I'm pretty glad you didn't cave in my skull though. I need that.
Well, yeah, you get to continue on your turn here. I'm sorry. How much vent damage is it taking?
He gets to make a reflex save. The DC is 24.
Ooh, I've rolled a 10 on my dice for his reflex. Ooh, reflex is its base. It has saved.
Oh no. Okay, so it's like half damage.
Half
68.
Well, that's pretty good. It can be pretty good.
It's
11
pretty
points.
average. 11 points of half fire, half electricity. So
Okay.
and I'll manifest my weapon as well. So
Oh, is that your whole turn? Moving over there and pulling her out, or
let's see. Actually, oh yeah, it's a reaction to vent. So I mean, I don't know if it's a swarm, then I don't know what I have to do. But I mean, I'll make an engineering check to see if I can ID this thing.
Sure.
There we are, 39.
Yes, that is going to be enough to identify. This is a Nanotech Golem.
Okay,
Got Golem.
So not specifically a swarm.
It is swarm-like.
Swarm-like. So does it have swarm immunities?
It has a lot of immunities, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is enough to know one thing. Do you want to know what swarm-like means? Do you want to know another defensive or offensive ability?
I mean, I feel like I'd like to know what its immunities are.
Yeah, a swarm-like is a whole...
Okay, it's a whole host
defensive
of
ability.
Yeah.
This Nanotech Golem is immune to critical hits, which I will not forget. I've written it in its description. I was joking. It says immune to crits. You don't, to me. Cannot be entangled, cannot be flat-footed, cannot be off kilter, off target, pinned, prone, or staggered, and only takes half damage from any attack that deals effects to one creature. So I think it took I guess Alyndra's was still half damage too. It's bull rushed. Would venting do? No, venting would just be a single target as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I guess I was thinking about it as though it were a burst attack, but it's not. It's not really.
So far your attacks have been like going through this thing, but you've noticed the fire is doing damage. It is a beefy boy.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. So physical does, but it's
it does. It's like half damage. So okay. AOEs is the way to go.
All right, don't have those. Luckily, we have a Technomancer. Well, I'll just throw an attack at this thing anyway. So
sure. I mean, you can very easily beat this to death. It'll just take a little bit.
Alrighty, and it's get-emmed, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. Because I just spent all my EP, I am no longer
boosted.
Well, no. So when I have 3 or more EP, I can't benefit from morale bonuses. But since I just went and spent all my EP, I'm back to benefiting from morale bonuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 31 to hit.
31 is a hit.
All right. 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes, sir.
All right, so some of that goes through.
Yeah, it takes half damage from.
Okie dokie.
I'm doing the maths.
And that'll be my turn.
That was a good, solid hit, and that is turn 1 as we are back to Edrass.
I have 3 attacks, right? Flanking, right? Get him flanking. So that's normally -6. No, I'm -2. Okay. Effective -2. Going once. 31 against DAC.
And is that with -2 or no? You
That's with -2.
Added in. That's a hit.
Yay. Going. I almost hit -25. Going twice. 36.
A hit.
Can we do the triple? Can we pull off the triple? No!
You cannot.
Cannot roll the 5. Okay, so that's going to be 49 and 48 damage.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, that is a good amount. I mean, that's what, 48 in total at the very least that you're smacking into this thing. And I mean, you've put in a ton of work with the Spear of Fates. It seems to, I mean, it still seems fine, unfortunately, but you can tell that you guys are beating parts of its body like to the ground, and they don't seem to be forming back up into it.
Cool.
Raymie Quinn-Darr, back to you. Your friend Endis has figured out this does have some weakness in the form of AoE. What you got, Myles?
I would imagine that AoE is not going to do Raymie a whole lot of good right now because everyone's surrounding it.
Just go for it.
Well, what kind of
blast away, bro?
What kind of AoE do you have?
I've got my old explosive blast.
Oh, a classic.
Yeah. But right now, Raymie is going to use his X-Gun Elite with Ghost Killer Fusion, which is now going to be fashioned onto his Phantom Cycle.
Rad.
And shoot at this creature.
An X-Gun? Is that what you said?
Yeah. With a Ghost Killer Fusion.
Do you want to fire automatic? Because that is a thing that can affect the swarm, kind of like a AoE. You've rolled a natural 2.
No.
Don't you worry about that.
No, I do not.
Which means you know what it means, Myles. That's a critical miss for our fumbles. Do you want the official cosmic crits?
Do I have a level reroll?
I'm counting this as a natural 1, so no.
That's BS.
That's the curse. That's the curse.
The curse is playing this podcast.
Rebecca could have saved you by using the phone a friend, but she chose not to.
The one that killed me about that, Rebecca, was that it was like the enemy is still on the board. You can still read that it says Commander's Harness.
I meant to hide it.
Are you serious?
I meant to hide it. I thought about that last
right
week.
there in the stairwell.
I don't even see what you're talking about.
Right there. Zoom in.
Oh, I have my map so zoomed out I can't read anything on the map.
Ditto. Okay. Myles, do you want the official critical fail fumble deck? Or do you
No.
want fan submitted?
Fan submitted. At least someone should get enjoyment out of this garbage.
Submitted by Egyptoid. Pour one out for the fallen. Somehow your shot either slams or ricochets into the most expensive drink or liquor nearby, spilling and ruining it. Friend and foe alike now basically hate you. That is
the worst.
Nicest critical fail.
No, that is the worst. An innocent drink was hurt.
Yes, that one was written just for you.
Can someone take some damage then and save the drink?
No, but if there's a liquid loot item in this room, it's getting destroyed. I'm going to look through the loot. That is... Oh, do you have a move action you'd like to do? Or
This.
Starfinder salute.
No. Raymie is sticking neck to his buddy.
Myles has lifted the curse. It was only the first natural 2, so that means
You're welcome.
Gnak Feldspar, you're clear.
All right. Is there any reason that an engineering check, if rolled high enough, would give us any other useful information right now?
Yes, you've already rolled though for recall knowledge on this thing, so unfortunately you won't be able to do it again.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of anything that I can do because I can't clever feint because it's immune to flat-footed.
Inspiring boost would be cool.
You want an inspiring boost there, EV?
It hit me for some damage.
Inspiring boost, EV. Get your head back in the game. We need you, buddy.
I didn't roll the 2. Yes.
And
Not yet.
that is twice Envoy level plus Charisma modifier. So that is what level are we?
13.
13. So that's 26 plus 7
Nice.
SP back. So I'll let you
pretty
do
much
that.
just undid one of Patrick's entire hits, which
There
is
we go.
pretty awesome.
How dare you?
And we're gonna get him, and we'll shoot. We'll shoot the gun at the thing.
You hit last time.
That's
didn't hit this time.
a 20. Nope.
Ooh, okay. All right,
Womp
we are
womp.
back to its turn. Now has 3 people within range of its nanite filament attack, and we will spread it out again. Definitely getting, actually, yeah, we're going 50-50 between Edrass and Andis. We're going to get Alyndra in on the fun. And we are going for Andis. So Alyndra and Andis in that order. Alyndra attack. Sing rears up and slams for 17. And Andis is going to do his other slam for 12, which is, yes, just a hit on Andis unless your AC's gone up.
I mean, it has since I am no longer flat-footed.
35. Oh, right. So you're 37.
37.
Let me do the math then. Minus Thor. That is just a hit now.
Oh, shoot.
Unfortunately. So let me do the damage here. First for Alyndra. 35. And for Andis. Oh, a sight more. 42 points of piercing damage. But no severe wounds this round, unfortunately. The dream will the dream will happen at some point. But at this point, at the end of its turn, I need Alyndra, Edrass, and Andis to make a fortitude save for me. Okay, we've got a 23 from Alyndra, 35 from Edrass, and natural 3 from Andis. Andis, you're taking the full 23 points of piercing damage from its nanite cloud, which gets in under your power armor, but you are also nauseated for 1 round as per the condition, and half damage, 11 points for Alyndra and Edrass. Oh, so nauseated is mover standard, is that?
No,
cannot attack. Oh, that's the bad one.
Yeah, it's the bad one.
Okay.
Do anything else requiring attention?
Alyndra, we are on to you.
All right. Alyndra's going to take a cue from her friend Edrass and triple attack.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You guys, these triples. All right, let's see them. It's got a good AC, but you've been pretty consistently smacking them.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, there's a natural 2 that I probably should have waited for.
Goodness, Raymie took that away. All right.
Oh, that's a miss.
Took the fall for us. It's a 26.
Natural 9, that's a miss.
Oh,
Even with
so sad.
get them.
It's a 32.
That 32 is a hit.
All right, that does. Let's see, 61 damage.
All right, it is officially bloodied.
Woohoo.
As we go on to Andis, unfortunately nauseated for the round as this.
All right, I'm gonna pop up as a move action. I am gonna defensively pop up in that titanium shield, the Titan shield. That's the one.
Right. So I will suggest. Wait, do you have you do have a move and a standard as nauseated, right?
No, you
Unable
only
to
have a move
attack.
action.
Oh, you can only take a single move action. All right, that is fine. Putting it between you and him, you get cover, and that will bring us to turn 3 at Edrass.
does it look like this is? Does this only affect Andis for 1 turn?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, unless they fail again on the save. I don't think it
right.
has a.
We'll just keep swinging then.
Yeah, you don't become
I'm on
immune.
the wrong side of his turn. I can cure nauseated conditions, but not when I'm after him.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Unfortunately,
3 attacks again.
A swing and a miss.
Wow. 4.
Oh.
Cool. The spear. Spear felt bad about doing so good last time. It's 34. Yeah.
Hey, was that a 16 on the dice that time? Good job.
Yeah. Come on. And a 31 on. That's just a hit.
Yep. So that is what, 91 points in total.
91.
Okay. Ooh, my friend the calculator has come to my rescue. All right, he is still up as we go on to Raymie.
All right.
Raymie, the bottle killer, the vial smasher.
Raymie is going to cast Magic Missile.
Magic missile, 3 points coming up. Let's see if it has any effect. I don't think it is.
It's 18 points of damage, so this podcast is over.
I was like, listen, I know you explained the mechanics. I'm choosing to ignore them, or I'll quit the show.
Magical golem's not
doesn't-
taking any.
Somebody doesn't know about golems.
Let's
boy.
see. It's been a while.
Golems are the worst. The absolute worst.
Yeah, they're tough. They're tough from a rules standpoint. They have a
Anything that allows spell resistance, it is immune. It bounces right off this thing's hide.
Wow, that's a first.
0 damage. Gnak Feldspar, onto you.
Not a heck of a lot I can do here.
Welcome to the club.
Get him. I'm gonna shoot.
This is like the beginning of this adventure path. Like, monsters, I think, get a lot tougher from here. High level Starfinder is very punishing.
Well, hopefully we get tougher too, but hopefully at some point there's a level up coming.
Yeah, you would wish. All right, what you get here, Drew?
That is a 30.
That is a hit.
Oh, yeah. How about this? Awesome damage. 17 damage, baby.
I'm counting 8. I think it's going on the board.
And I have a move action left. Anybody need some SP back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone's like, hands in the air.
Let me hit up Andis because I know he's taking some pretty critical
Beef-tastic
damage.
hits.
So that's 26 plus 7. You do the math.
33.
There you go.
Yes. Already getting still on this thing as we get to its turn, and it is gonna focus fire on Alyndra or Edrass. I think this turn. Let's see who's getting the beat down. It's Alyndra. Yeah. Double attack.
I didn't even hit it. He hit twice.
I'm the tank. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
take it back.
but I
Take it back.
I rolled very low. What is your AC? KAC?
33.
It's 2 6s with a double attack. Those are 2 misses. So all you guys need to do is make me another fortitude save at the end of its round.
Oh, right.
It's Nanites. There's going to be 15 points on the save. Oh, Gibert's down again.
Gibert needs to take a 5-foot step back.
Yeah, that was what I was going to suggest, but the shield is also good.
Oh, I might have messed up too.
Nope, that is a save. 15 points of damage, 31 for, and then this one for 8. So we go to Alyndra. Alyndra's turn. If you say 3 attacks, I'm not going to feel good about this.
No, I'm actually fully photon attuned, so you know what time it is.
Don't feel good about that either.
Oh, no.
All right, Edrass is right next to me, and there is nowhere I can move to get out of your way. So
I'm going to use my defensive roll feat to try to roll a reflex and not take any damage.
I am going to take, well, no, I'm not going to endanger Raymie and Gnak. I think if I stay here and make the range 10 feet, then it's just Edrass that's in the fire.
Well, and the monster.
And the monster, which is most important.
Nanotech Golem.
I'm not aiming for Edrass, obviously.
What is the reflex we're looking for?
21 is the DC.
I'm gonna roll it. And please no more 6s. Oh, 4! Oh, that is a fail.
All right.
So it is taken full damage from the blast, and that
And Edrass is taking
Come on,
none.
Supernova.
Yeah, this could be a very important supernova. Ooh, Edrass rolled
It's
natural
giant.
18. Good job, Tyler.
Why is it not rolling? Okay, there it goes. 55 damage.
Wow. That is enough to destroy this thing.
Yeah.
It had
Supernova saving the day.
49 hit points left and it is out. Out of combat as you guys blast this thing with
All right.
tons of fire. It had regeneration 10, never got to use because you did fire damage to it every round.
Listen, all I want to say is, hey, I'm happy that it's gone, but why wasn't somebody spamming Periostic training just to blow off supernovas turn after turn?
I could have, but I'm already down RP, and I don't want to.
I totally get it. I don't want to. I don't want to die either.
Well, you only found out it is its weakness, I guess, or it's not strength
That's true.
after the first round. But yeah, any attack of opportunity doing pretty well there. That is going to take us out of this combat. How are you guys doing? Is anyone into HP damage, or are we just burn through some SP?
Just SP.
The SP.
I am still an SP, but only because Gnak gave me that inspiring boost.
Nice.
Who needs healers
Plus
when
boost.
you don't take HP damage and start fighting? You guys just burn
it's
through.
really the biggest palm to the face for poor mystics.
Well, yeah, because once you get into there's not a lot of
stiff arm
HP.
to them.
You don't have a lot of HP, so once you hit HP damage, it's bad.
You go downhill really fast.
And just a
Real
reminder, I can only use that ability once per. Like you have to rest and get SP back in order for me to use that ability
Don't you worry
again.
about that.
Just
Don't you worry about
say,
that, sir.
I have fully healed people's SP before, but then so they don't take their full rest and they don't get it the next
so then
fight.
they don't get the rest, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who I guess Gnak, you're the only one that didn't get hit, right?
Edrass isn't going to spend one.
You are not going to spend one.
No.
Raymie definitely is.
How much are you down, Tyler?
I'm at 113 of 195.
Okay,
So it's like,
you're
I
not
feel like
there at the bubble.
I'm hoping there's one more like kind of small, lower difficulty encounter that I can squeeze through before I have to do this.
I'm kind of feeling the same way, but I feel like if we both run that risk, it's going to end very poorly.
Well, so long as
you have to, I will.
Your new tank Andis 148 burn CRP, I'm not worried about you guys.
Very true. Very true.
Some damage. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention about Andis 148. You did install the Titan shield in your armor, taking the Civ Tech for our android friend.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized? I guess I didn't technically get crit, but I've also got those fortification plates.
Ooh.
So we need to remember that next time.
So I don't get my head chopped off by accident.
I still want to use the natural 19. I think we can use that to negate critical effects with our homebrew rule if you guys want to.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That'd be I'd appreciate it. But
how many armor slots do you have?
I have technically 3 on the powered armor and then 1 in my android body.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
4. What would you guys like to do now? You're burning some RP, resting up, and once you get back up to fighting strength, you want to continue looking around. I guess I should say, just as you step over here and in your out of combat, what Raymie did not see is there's a pair of boots sticking out of the rubble to the south, attached to
if I pull
medium
them
humanoid.
If I pull them out, the feet then curl up and then they go up underneath the house.
You pull out what looks to be an unconscious male Kasathan. Lying unconscious. What looks like a table that's been snapped in half and buried under equipment and rubble and things like that.
That's great, but there's plenty of loot that we need to try to find before we worry about this guy.
Wow. I take a knee and see to his medical condition with a medicine check. Oh, howdy. Whew. Good thing I have a bonus.
Yep. So spend some time to treat the wounds. It looks like perhaps a concussion of some sort. There's some like dried blood around their kind of conical head. Maybe a wet towelette and some smelling salts. You can bring them back up, and they're like, "What? Where is it? Where am I? Who are you? Are you here to rescue us?"
I believe the answer is yes. You are in some sort of a Civ bunker underneath a wonderful winter wonderland.
Oh yes,
Is this ringing a bell?
Oh, we came to search the ruins. I'm xenoarchaeologist, Nifri Zamas Gidrin Sai. Oh, have you found the rest of my team? Are they okay?
You are the first we have found. We indeed have come here to assist in your... Wait, no, not assist in your excavation. We're not doing that. We're just here to find you. Yes, that's right. That's what we're doing.
I tried running away once, and we triggered some kind of trap. But when I came to hide in this room, a golem of some sort attacked me, and I lost consciousness.
Yes, I can imagine. That was a doozy of a big boy.
Oh yes, did you take care of it?
Define take care of.
Is it going to kill me? Do I need to run out of here?
No, it's dead. Do golems die? Let's have a conversation about that later.
Alyndra will rush forward at this moment and comfort the poor Kasathan.
And Andis is about to start having a philosophical conversation about whether or not constructs can die or not.
There's nothing to worry about. We have come to help you and to rescue you and hopefully find the rest of your team. Do you know where you came from?
We were investigating to the south, a chamber that looked to be like some kind of medical facility, and the alarm started going off when the base's power returned, and I ran away because something came after us, and I thought I was safe here, but that thing attacked me, and I came to a day or so ago, and it was still here. Every time I moved, it formed up, and I had to remain still. Oh, my head
just kept punching you in the head until you fell asleep again.
It didn't seem to notice me after I hid here in the rubble. I've been in and out of consciousness for a day or so, and I've only had a single black milk granola bar to sustain me. Do you have anything to eat?
Oh no, but I have this flask of delicious nutritional supplement. Oh no, where did this huge hole come in the side of it?
And run down your powered armored leg.
Oh, I'm sorry. Seems like starvation is in the cards for you, friend. If only we had a delicious shake that could sustain you.
I take this back. Because I've got a clear spindle Aeon Stone, I can just pop on that dude real fast.
No. I was going to say this.
That does not stop me from being hungry. You guys don't know how magic works.
Edrass comes over with his.
Can I just
Edrass comes over with his backpack, which is just full of muffins.
It's just full of like $5 footlongs.
You guys, no, you were given.
You guys are not very good hosts. You guys, with all your technology, because you don't want to eat. It's just, I'm so sorry. They're very weird.
Here's a sandwich, please. You were the worst rescuer.
Here's a firehouse sub.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you've got the mayo, the black milk mayo. Everything's black milk in our Starfighter universe now.
Black milk olives. I love those.
It's basically like Chipotle now. Everything's Chipotle.
Yeah.
He greedily dives into it like, oh, thank you very much. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Yes, we found like a secret room, and when we went to turn it on, everything, I got so confused. I ran away, and I left Tala and Arya in 5 there. Have you not found them yet?
I'm very sorry, but we've only explored a small bit of this area, so we have not seen them.
Okay, can you continue your search? Are you well enough to fight on? I don't think I have the strength, but if you are able to go, they've been down here for nearly a week. I think if they are in as bad a shape as they may not have much time left.
We'll do everything we can, but you gotta be able to help us with something. We keep getting hit with traps. It's extremely dangerous down here, as you know, and even we are having trouble getting around. Are you sure that there's any possibility that they're still alive?
I can only hope. I've not seen them in days, but I've heard things from elsewhere in the facility, I believe. Yes.
What kind of things?
There was something odd about the room to the south. It was almost as if the room itself was alive.
I see. Well, take these boots I found and get yourself to safety.
Thank you. Oh, there's sandwiches in the boots. Oh, shouldn't have.
He mentioned a secret room. Can he point it out, or is he talking about the room to the south?
In the room to the south.
The room to the south is the secret room. Okay, cool.
Yeah. He beckons you on, but do you guys want to spend some time here searching through the rest of these science stations, these experiments?
Yes.
Yeah. Raymie wants to check out the one labeled A.
Well, I think he started going before the combat in going towards D, which
it was your math grade. You can follow your math grade.
Spoiler warning is the nanotech development station. And indeed, you find bits and pieces of mechanical components and bundled nanite filaments that looks to be a part of this creature's technology here on a workstation in a small dais.
So Raymond looks to Gnak. He's like, yeah, this was kind of, a pain in the keister, but we could probably use this for something in R&D, right?
Yeah, I mean, and if anything, the effects of this monster are going to be really good for the back end of the story.
I like the way you think, buddy.
Going back up to the first station, kind of to the left as you walk in, it seems to be dedicated to improving. You see samples of the material the walls are made out of the facility, the purple and reddish kind of metallic. But yeah, looking up the building material here, there's slides and cultures that seem to be on microscopes and technomagically treated in various states with, crystals and what looks like potions in little trays. And taking a look over them, indeed, it seems like this metallic building structure is organic in some way, is grown magically through an organic process. You want to give me a life science or mysticism check for looking through this?
Life science.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
another
25.
natural 2. Does anybody else want to try
Hot
for
garbage.
a whole roll? If not, I can tell you some things you can find here if you want to look through. I believe Andis was looking through this technological station that doesn't seem to have an equal in the Pact worlds. A lot of schematics, things that seem some far-flung tech, but looking through, I think you find some technology that seems to be intact. Why don't you guys give me these are technological and magical. Let me just double check. Well, I don't know. It is an Alien Archive 3 though, so I can look it up. Nope, technological item. Why don't you give me an engineering check, Gibert or Raymie or anybody that's got it to take a look. You find 2 intact items. Ooh, we got a good roll from Andis. So that is going to be enough to discover these 2 kind of crafted technological badges that seem to be kind of like copies of one another. And taking a look, they are items that can be just like activated and attached, kind of worn on your armor. And maybe after a little bit of time practicing with them and experimenting what they could do, you find these to be 2 entanglement badges, which come in pairs. The badges, when worn between creatures no further than 200 feet apart, when the wearer of a linked badge takes damage, you can, as a reaction, reduce the amount of damage by half and take that amount yourself. And then once per day as a reaction, you can also use the result of a linked badge wearer saving throw for an effect that would attack both of you. So in the case of this Nanotech Golem, you could have taken someone's fortitude save that you're tied with. This is like the ultimate flanking buddies kind of thing. It does use batteries and has charges. Basically, it's got about 10 hours of charge, so it does have to be activated or deactivated. But there are 2 of them, so just the way that they come, they could be for 2 of you folks if you want to use them. What do you guys think?
Who wants to be a damage buddy?
I mean, I'll be a damage buddy. This is just like a magical worn item.
It's a technological item, actually.
Oh, technological!
Oh hell yeah! It doesn't even take up a slot. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll put one of those on me, and I'll try to tank some damage for some friends. And it is, how frequently is that? Oh, just as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, so okay.
So use your reaction, and you can't reduce the damage you take from
so
the
it
badge.
would bypass any DR.
Yes, but it's it is a way to tank some mo damage for somebody.
And it's just, and how many times can you use it?
Once per round, once per reaction.
Okay, so like if you attacked 3 times, we'd have to pick one of the attacks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gibert, do you want to give it to somebody like Alyndra? Do you want to give it to somebody like Edrass?
I toss it in between the 2 of you, and I pretend like I missed.
Right, roll initiative, Alyndra.
I'm really sure I understand.
I say, you should have it, best friend, and I just throw it in between both of you. See who catches it.
Great.
We're like girls at a wedding, and we all dive after it.
Closes his eyes and turns his back around.
Throw it over my head.
Oh man!
And is looking out. It's like, who believes they're my best friend and will try and catch it? You guys want to make a reflex save to see who catches it,
or does it just land on the ground behind you?
We would never do that. We would never do that. That's such a sad, dark feeling.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait. So mechanically, what are we saying we would use this for?
So if you got, let's say Patrick crit you, right? Patrick, does it work on crits?
I don't see why not.
Okay, so let's say Patrick crit you and did like 100 points of damage or something that would just absolutely eat into a ton of your stamina or health or whatever. Gibert, as a reaction, could just accept half of that on your behalf. So you would only take 50, Gibert would take the other 50. The other part of it...
Also, sometimes I'll mooch off of your good saves.
Yeah, so like, for example, I think Gibert, your reflex save
good
is trash, right?
saves. Right?
Yeah. I mean, or if I happen to one day roll a good save, as if that'll ever happen.
Well,
you can probably have one of mine too.
I was going to say, give it to someone in the back line like Gnak, but you want that second ability to be someone that's getting hit with the same AoE attack, as you. So.
I mean, it might make sense because Edrass has the most HP and SP of all of us.
Yeah, the only reason I was thinking it'd be funny if Edrass had just because then you have two massive two massive stamina pools that you have to flip flop between, and that's hilarious to me. But
Alyndra,
given to somebody with less.
At least according to your character sheet, Alyndra has more than you do, Andis.
I got 143 SP.
Oh, that's still pretty good though.
Yeah, so I'm at 156.
I don't know what other people have.
SP.
All right, cool. Then you can take my damage.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like with Edrass being so high compared to us, like I think it would make sense for us to share the load, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
For the most part,
I'll hand these badges to my two best friends.
You
No. I meant you and me. Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, you and me, because he can take all the damage by himself.
Alyndra is Andis' new best friend.
Yeah, Andis throws it. Alyndra definitely grabs it out of the air, and Edrass jumps like 3 seconds too late and misses.
We need a term for this now. Damage buddies or
Entanglement buddies.
Yeah,
Entanglement buddies.
Yeah.
The last thing you find in here, I think we've already talked about, is you can harvest. There are 3 different spell gems growing off of this crystal. Raymie, a spell gem of Arcane Eye, a 5th level spell gem of Flight, and a spell gem of the spell Slow. Ooh. I've thrown that in the loot, and that is about all you can find here. Spending maybe another 20-30 minutes blowing through some of the research and the tech that has survived here.
Raymie, I know you want to fly, but I think a flying rat might be kind of a fun comic relief section in this second half of a movie.
You can't use them.
Or can I?
You know what, bud? And Raymie kind of tosses the flight gem to Gnak.
Oh, boy.
I believe in you. You will believe a gnat can fly.
You just gave a super dope spell gem of flight to the one guy who never uses consumables ever.
He's gonna end this game with that. He's gonna save it up for for later. It's like we're already level 20, Drew.
Just wait. You will be falling to your death, and who's gonna have the right spell gem to use it? Gnak.
He's gonna have it in his pocket.
He's not gonna look at you and remember these words.
I hate to tell you, most falls don't last long enough for you to use standard actions to cast spell gems. So
really, because season 2 says otherwise.
Well, I think Flight you can. I mean, it's because it's 5th level. I think you can cast it as a lower level.
The spell, and you can use it as like Featherfall essentially. But I mean, the rules for activating a spell gem.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Spell gem is standard. Right, so you guys want to head on out of here, continue exploring to the south, where our xenoarchaeologist friend says he left the rest of the team.
Yeah, the living room or whatever.
I wish I had a spare gun or something to give this guy. It feels so bad for him. I kind of
want to sense motive on everything he told us, because he's the one guy that's by himself that happened to survive.
That was like 5 minutes ago. Too late.
I know. I'm leaving it be.
Right, so moving down through the circular corridor to the south to the last door here you have not explored. Opening it up, I won't make you roll, but it will require another hacking check and cracking it open, you see vibrant purple walls that, as you move inside, reveal some space so you can move on in. The walls here, there's an eerie motion to them. There's kind of like a wave-like motion of contracting and expanding that mimics like you're inside a living organ. There's a network of metal pipes connecting some freestanding metal cylinders along the northeastern wall. You see 3 metallic examination tables with circular indents at the other end of this room. And as you guys pop inside this chamber, moving around, indeed, an alarm goes off in Civ language as you detect some movement out the side of your eyes at the same time, and you hear Raymie in the Civ language, the words blaring out to you. To be continued. Next week on the podcast.
Do I happen to see any researchers lying on the ground or?
No, not yet. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well.
Not yet. But maybe next week. Who knows? You got to look for them boots. They just sticking out of stuff.
Roll perception against boots.
Like a pair of boots coming out from underneath each one of these tables.
Yeah.
These boots were made for lying right under that trash.
That is going
I
to
feel like this guy is like a 6-year-old, or that's too old, like a 2-year-old trying to play hide and seek, where they like hide behind a curtain, but their feet are clearly visible.
Right. Yeah. They're like bending over and like their butts sticking out.
He wasn't really hiding. He was like playing dead, where he got smacked down.
Very good at playing dead.
Yeah, he survived.
He was playing dead and then he fell asleep. So,
I'm so sleepy after getting bonked on the head.
Concussions are not a joking matter. You're not allowed to go to sleep. They try not to let you. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week's episode. We will catch you back here next time on the podcast, guys. Thanks for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. And we'll catch you next time on Cosmic Crit.
Have a great week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.